There's a few ways that I identify what I would call the true self. And one of those ways is remembering back to when I was born and allowing myself to remember when the umbilical cord was cut and the shock of that. And that point of being in this body as an independent, self aware, that point of contact is how I relate to the true self, that awakening right from that Bindu point. This is real. There are a lot of pathways to give you to access some of these memories, and even if they're just imaginary ways of thinking, if you can access, because you did have an umbilical cord and it was cut, so you can even imagine how that might have shocked you at that nascent consciousness that you were just beginning to inhabit this body. The whole idea of this is to get back to that original preconditioned mind space, so you can have an access to look at yourself, a balance from that neutral point of pure awareness. And that's the idea here in the midst of all of the turmoil. Right, left hemispheres of the brain, Ida Pingala, the whole spinning thing has to find the balance. In the balance, you become real. You become, there's substance. You can look at yourself and understand yourself and observe yourself, observing yourself. It is that far back into the state of consciousness that's available. And then you can superimpose the Kundalini into this body. You can superimpose the energetics because you're that deep into the mind space of this that you can feel this now, and you allow your body to perceive it, and the energy starts to swirl around. And you coordinate your breath and your heart rate. It has to become this real. It can't just be a fantasy. You have to feel it in every cell of your body. It has to become that real for it to become real. This is serious business. Ta-da.